Hey guys, it's Dan here, back again for another recent pickups video for you guys. Today we're going to be going over everything I picked up in the month of August, and I really didn't pick up a whole lot this month. It's more of a humble month because, to be honest, I'm really trying to save up for what's going to be a very expensive late September through like November time frame for me. I have tons of new games I'm looking forward to, tons of stuff pre-ordered, tons of limited editions, collector's editions, and it's going to be very expensive to say the least, so I'm trying to like save up well in advance, and I've been trying to save up for quite a while actually to make sure I can get everything I want to get, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, and to begin, I have another Idea Factory online store exclusive limited edition, and that is the limited edition for Amnesia Memories. I've done an unboxing and review on this, so you can check out that video if you want to learn more about the contents within this set, or more in depth about the game itself. But basically, Amnesia Memories is a visual novel Otome. Otome games, if you're not familiar with what they are, they're basically a subgenre of visual novels that's geared towards a female market and usually feature a female main protagonist developing romantic relations with various male characters. And in that regards, it's definitely not for everyone, but for fans of visual novels and mainly for fans of Otome games in particular, I think you'll definitely enjoy Amnesia Memories. It features some interesting stories with some of the characters, some really gorgeous artwork and character design, and a really solid soundtrack actually, so I actually enjoyed Amnesia Memories, so worth checking out if you're a fan of Otome games. Okay, and next I have a new Nintendo 3DS pickup, which unfortunately I haven't had the chance to play yet because I'm already playing another first-person dungeon crawler RPG at the moment, but I had to pick this up because I'm a big fan of the series, really enjoyed it since the DS. But big fan of the Etrian Odyssey series, so of course I had to pick up Etrian Odyssey 2 Untold: The Fafnir Night, and this is one of those Atlas first prints which comes with some extra goodies. So unfortunately I haven't gotten around to playing this because I'm already playing another first person dungeon crawler RPG, but I had to pick this up. I'm a big fan of the Etrian Odyssey series, just a great first person dungeon crawler RPG series that's very classic, brutally challenging, requires a lot of grinding, but has some awesome artwork and some fantastic music. So I really enjoy the Etrian Odyssey series, so I am looking forward to checking this out eventually. And next I have a new PS Vita game, which is a first-person dungeon crawler RPG developed by Aqua Plus. If you're not familiar with Aqua Plus, they make RPGs that are more infamously known for being really risque and raunchy with their imagery and just featuring a lot of fan service, but from what I've seen, a lot of their RPGs actually still look like quality RPGs with all that raunchiness and risque-ness aside. So I've always kind of had an interest in them, but sadly, a lot of the Aqua Plus RPGs haven't come out stateside, but it seems like recently Atlas has taken a liking to bringing out some of their games. So here we have Dungeon Travelers 2, let's get this right, the Royal Library and the Monsters Seal as its subtitle. I was actually looking forward to this. It's an Aqua Plus first-person dungeon crawler RPG, and as a first-person dungeon crawler RPG, I was actually surprised. I'm really getting into this actually. I've been really enjoying it actually. It's a really fun and just quality first-person dungeon crawler RPG, but with tons of risque, raunchy imagery of like, you know, CG stills and stuff like that, fan service, and even some of the enemy design is really risque and raunchy. But it's really interesting in that regards. I don't mind. I definitely don't mind risque, raunchy imagery. You know me. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It has everything you would expect from a first-person dungeon crawler RPG. So it has tons of like skills to learn and like different classes and tons of stuff going on. You can accept quests, like everything of your typical first-person dungeon crawler RPG is within here. So you definitely find a lot of depth and a lot of quality gameplay here. So it's actually really interesting in that regards. And the dungeons are fairly straightforward from what I've played so far. But it's really enjoyable. I really enjoy it. I think it's a quality first-person dungeon crawler RPG just with tons of extra fan service and stuff like that. The story is nothing overly special and the characters are just, you know, typical characters, but it's a quality first-person dungeon crawler RPG, and don't let the looks deceive you. This is actually a really challenging game. I was actually surprised by that. Very challenging and sometimes very unforgiving. There'll be times when you miss a lot, there'll be times when the enemy will crit you a lot, there'll be times when the enemy turn rate is just absurd, but yeah, it's definitely a challenging game. Don't let the looks deceive you. So if you're looking for a fun, quality, yet challenging first-person dungeon crawler RPG and you don't mind some nice fan service here and there, then definitely check out Dungeon Travelers 2. And I also came with this little calendar book as like a first print, so there's Dungeon Travelers 2 for the PS Vita. And to wrap up this recent pickups, I have one last retro pickup to share with you guys. It's a PS1 game, and I was watching a new video from my buddy Pete Dorr. He uploaded this new video basically talking about some hidden gem, kind of underlooked PS1 racers. Really great video, totally check it out if you haven't. but he started this video with this one game in particular, and I definitely want to get the rest of the games he talked about in the video that I don't have, but this one game really stood out to me. I was like, I need that game, and I need to pick it up while it's still cheap, and that is RC to Go for the PS1. Definitely the epitome of a hidden gem. This is a very, very fun isometric RC car racer, so it takes a little inspiration from like some Super Sprint mixed in with some Super Off-Road and RC Pro-Am. So it's basically an isometric view, and you're going around these tracks with these RC cars. There's different modes to choose from. There's two styles of like off-road with dirt courses and stuff like that, and then on-road with asphalt and all that. And there's various difficulties to choose from. On some of the higher and harder difficulties, it's very, very challenging. Basically, you got to drive flawless and perfect, or else you won't be able to win any of the races. So it gets really hard in some of the higher difficulties. But the controls are great. It handles how you would think it would handle for an isometric racer. It's got some great visuals. The presentation visually is really nice. Nice little details in some of the track designs too. Really great soundtrack too. It's got a lot of great music and just a lot of fun music and upbeat music. There's even a track in here which, I kid you not, kind of sounds like a Vocaloid track. It's like some Hatsune Miku going on, and if you played this game you probably know which track I'm talking about. And the part I love too is it has this announcer while you're racing, and the announcer is so great. He's just like one of those announcers who's like so overly enthusiastic about everything, and I absolutely love that. So just a fun isometric racer with tons and tons of charm, and just plays really great. So definitely the true epitome of a hidden gem here, and that's RC to Go. Okay guys, and that pretty much do it for this recent pickups video, covering everything I picked up in the month of August. And like I mentioned before, didn't really pick up a whole lot this month, and that's because I'm trying to save up for what's going to be a very expensive fall season for sure. But as always, be sure to let me know what you guys picked up recently, or what you guys are playing currently, or even what you guys are looking forward to. Always interested in hearing that and getting that conversation going. But until next time, please take it easy guys. Bye guys.